Morning, it's Audrey, Stitchy Witch 42. How you doing today? It is Tuesday, August 28th. So, first things first. I had the stress test on Friday, and the results from that came back normal, so it's not my heart. On the other hand, I still don't feel right. It's this area, it's the corresponding area on my back that just aches. And so Wednesday I'm going in and they're going to do a test on my lungs. I'm sure it's just one of those things that you breathe in to see the capacity of your lungs to start. I don't know. This getting older crap is just that. It's crap. Falling apart and not having a clue why. Yeah. So, I have a bunch of stuff around me today because I have 6 finishes. 6. And I'm going to start with the one that I can't show you. I love it when people do that on the videos. I have a finish, but I can't show you what it is. So I'm going to do it. A while back, Mindy Briggs, Minty Stitcher, posted that she wanted to do a Harry Potter exchange. Yeah, I'm all in. So she sent me the questionnaire. You had to answer questions like, which house are you sorted into? Gryffindor. What's your favorite color? Blue. What's your favorite quote? Even in the darkest of times. Something about turn on the light. Yeah, I didn't write it down. I don't remember. Favorite character? Luna Lovegood. You know, everyone loves Harry or Ron or Hermione or whatever, but Luna is that odd one out, and I kind of relate to her. Go for it. So anyway, I get the questionnaire back from the person that was chosen to be my exchange person. And I read their questionnaire, and I went and looked at patterns, and I found one that I thought suited this person quite well. Got everything, bought fabric up at Acorns Threads, and started stitching on it, and I just had so much fun stitching it. It's finished. It's sitting in my living room. I can't tell you what the pattern is. I can't tell you what colors I used. I can't tell you who I'm stitching it for, but it's finished. I went to Joann's and I bought fabric to fully finish it. I can't even show you that because, yeah, there you go. So, one finish. My second finish, but not an FFO, is my first sampler ever. It actually qualifies as a sampler. Beth Twist designed it for Acorns Threads. It's called the Stache Enabling Sampler. That's what it says on the pattern itself. And I know that Michelle has talked about it in one of her videos, but we can't show you what the picture of it looks like because the picture is the pattern. We all know how that goes. But now you know what it looks like. Today's haul brought to you by Acorns Threads, my favorite LNS at Stitchy Witch 42. Okay, when I got the pattern, Janine passed them all out earlier this year to everybody in the stitching group. You all know who you are. And I haven't seen any of you start it, so yeah, mine's done. Just saying. Need to see some others. But anyway, when I first got the pattern, I bought an ivory linen to stitch it on, and then promptly forgot that I bought ivory linen to stitch it on. So I went back up another time and I bought this blue. This is a 25 count Lugana, Wedgwood blue. And then I asked Janine to help me pick out the threads for it based on what Beth had done on hers. And the piece that Beth stitched is up at the shop, so I'm sure, I think Michelle has posted a picture of it on Instagram, and I'm sure she showed it on her videos. But anyway, you could go up there and get that, or call the store and ask what colors were suggested. Janine helped me pick out colors for my sampler, and I did change one out. The way Beth's was stitched up inside this block here and this block here, she did a herringbone stitch, and I didn't want to. I didn't think it needed it, so I didn't use the variegated blue, the lighter variegated blue that Janine had picked out for me. On the other hand, I did use the blue that Lisa and Lori dyed when we were up at Lisa's house. And this is pretty. This is so pretty. I absolutely love it. The other thing I changed out is I made it into a little gray squirrel, because we have gray squirrels. Yeah. So there you go. My very first sampler. I don't think it's going to start a trend, but there you go. Okay, my 4 FFOs. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen all these, but I know not everybody is on Instagram. So, in my last video, I showed you some haul that I'd got at the thrift stores, and the little cauldron pattern that I had stitched up at Lisa's house. Well, I got the beads added to it, and it perfectly fit into the frame that I found at the thrift store. So this is the little cauldron. This is from this year's Just Cross Stitch Halloween's edition. I used my own colors of beads up here, and I added some extra beads around here, and they had something that was supposed to hang from this and drape across. I didn't know what it was, so I changed it, because it's what we do, right? I'm not beyond changing things. Then, this one, Boo. This is from Just Cross Stitch 2014, my little pillow. This is some of the brown fret bound. I love live videos. I don't edit, so you get all my speaking. Brown fabric that Lisa dyed. No, Lori dyed. You know, in our meetup group, there are at least 3 Michelles. There's a couple of Lisas. There's Lori. At the shop, there's a Lisa and a Lori, and it's like, can't you come up with a different name? This is the brown fabric that Lori dyed at Lisa's house. Anyway, in the book, the whole background is supposed to be stitched orange. Well, no, I needed to highlight this fabric because I just think it's really, really pretty. And when I got done stitching it, I decided to use the same fabric on the back. I top stitched it, and then I pulled those threads off to give it the little ruffle around it. And I just think that this is so cute. So, so cute. That's in the Just Cross Stitch 2014 Halloween. Then I have a little piece that I finished. Vicky, Stitch and Button, she sent this to me. The first time I have worked on 36 count, and it was stitched 2/1. No, 1/2. I can talk. I can't talk and think at the same time, but then I'm blonde and I'm cute, and there you go. It's the little Harry Potter scissor fob. Looks like a little stamp there, stitched 2 over 1. 1 over 2. Why can't I get that right? 1 over 2. It is stitched 1 over 2 on 36 count. So I finished it as a flat ornament, put some eyes on the back, and that little cutie is done. I don't think I will hang it on scissors because I've tried putting scissors on. This is my life. I've tried putting fobs on scissors before, but they get stuck in things, and yeah. It's a pretty, it'll find a home. Yeah. My last finish. This is the pattern that Jay sent to me, Boo Tree. I've showed it. I love this. I mean, I really, really, really love this. It is so cute. I realized I left one design element out of it. Personalized. And it still has the wonky E. But this is Boo Tree. Isn't it just beautiful? I love it. I made it into a flat mount. Used the same fabric that I did on the back of the Harry Potter piece. Put a little bit of lace around it. So there you go. 6 finishes. 4 fully finished. 2 not. 1 I didn't show you. So then I was thinking, how many pieces have I done this year? I've been making notes in my day runner, day planner, when I start and finish pieces and everything, but then I don't finish them in order. And anyway, so I decided to count, and I got my notebook out and I started at the beginning of the year. I have 23 fully finished items. I'm sure Michelle's got way more than me, but that girl's needles just, oh my God. But I've got 23 fully finished items since the beginning of the year, and I have 2 more finishes that aren't fully finished yet. So, wow. That really kind of surprises me, because I think last year at the end of the year when I counted, I just had 23 for the year, something like that. So yeah, granted, a lot of them this year have been smalls. I did all the pillows in my cauldron, and I need a second cauldron because my cauldron is overflowing. But yeah, I still only have 2 pieces that I carried over from last year that I have to finish. My Alphonse Mucha, which is taking way more time than I ever thought it would, but then again, when I did the other Alphonse Muchas, I pretty much was a monogamous stitcher. And the other piece that I've carried over from last year is this one, my Witch's Gate by Whispered by the Wind. I did do some stitching on it yesterday, and I got that side of the pillar stitched down. I'm still avoiding working on this one because it's fiddly. But right now, the 3 pieces that I have that are not finished is my Christmas piece, which I'm just not in the mood to work on. I like the way it's looking, and I will get it done. My Alphonse Mucha, and my Witch's Gate. So I think I'm going to spend some time trying to focus on Witch's Gate, because I would like to get it done, because I'm really getting to the point where I don't want to look at it anymore until it's done. We all know how that goes. I know. There's those of you out there saying, start another piece, Audrey, it'll make you feel better. No. I got a piece of mail. It showed up yesterday. I ordered one of the bags from Maui Jen, Dark Side Stitcher. You know, she wants everyone to go to the dark side. But she had posted all of these fabulous bags on Instagram, and I saw one and it was like, yeah, I need it. I didn't need another bag, but this one I needed because it's zombie pinup girls. See that lovely little lady right there in the red, the blonde hair? See what she's holding in her hand? It's a brain burger. Yeah. My zombie bag. Purple lining. Real pretty. I'm excited. I will get to use it. So there you go. Other than that, I don't have much to share. I'm taking my middle granddaughter to the middle school today. It's going to be her first year having a locker at school. So we're going to go practice opening lockers because I guess her locker is rather fiddly, but it seems to me I remember every locker I ever had in school was fiddly. Took a couple of weeks to figure out how to actually open it, and then by the end of the year you could do it without paying any attention at all. There you go. Thursday, day after tomorrow. Yeah, today's Tuesday, the day after tomorrow, Thursday. I will be up at Acorns and Threads. Colette is going to be up there. She wanted to know if anybody wanted to meet up with her because she's going to be there before she goes back to Utah. So noonish, one-ish, something like that if you're in the area. If you want to sneak away from work, if you want to do whatever and show up at Acorns and Threads, we'll be there. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Live long and stitch on, my friends. Bye-bye.